dictionary, right? Okay, then how to create a dictionary? Then how to create? Then how to create a dictionary? How to create a dictionary? How to create dictionary? I said you can create a dictionary in different ways. Okay, so empty dictionary is created. Empty dictionary is created using empty curly braces. But actually, this empty curly braces, generally curly braces are used for representing what? Set. Curly braces are used for representing what? Set. But empty curly braces doesn't represent what? Set. Empty curly braces represents what? Dictionary. So this is empty dictionary is created using what? Curly braces. And you can create a dictionary. You can create a dictionary with what? Key and values. Key and values separated with. Key and values separated with what here? Colon. Key and values separated with what here? Colon. So what is the meaning of this is within curly braces. Within curly braces, you are writing a key and separate with value. Key and separate with what? Value. Key and separate with the values. Now you can create a dictionary. You can create a dictionary using dictionary comprehension. You can create a dictionary using what? Dictionary comprehension. You can also create a dictionary using dictionary comprehension and dict type. You can also use DICT type for constructing which one here? Dictionary. So you are trying to write dict. This is for creating which dictionary? Empty dictionary. This is for creating empty dictionary. And dictionary, it followed by which one? Iterable. Now this is creating dictionary using existing collections. This is creating dictionary using existing collections. So how many ways can you create a dictionary? 4 ways. 4 ways are there for creating dictionary. So first one is empty dictionary is created using curly braces. Empty dictionary is created using what? Curly braces. And you can create a dictionary with the key and values separated with what here? Colon. And you can create a dictionary using what? Dictionary comprehension. Like the way how we created using list comprehension, set comprehension. In the same way, you can use what? Dictionary comprehension. And next one is you can use even dictionary type for constructing which one? Dictionary. Okay. Yeah, these are different approaches for creating what? Dictionary. Then next, we'll try to create a dictionary. So I just write here dictionary 1. If I write only empty curly braces and that represent empty dictionary. So what is the type of this here? Dictionary. And is it dictionary contain anything here? No. Nothing is there inside this because this dictionary is what here? Empty. Now you can create a dictionary with the key and values. So what is the key here? 1. And what is the value? 10. What is the key here? 2 and 20 is a value. 3 is a key and 30 is a value. 4 is a key and 40 is a value. And 5 is a key and 50 is what here? Value. Now your dictionary is having this many number of items. So key can be any type. Key must be hashable type. For example, I'm creating courses dictionary. I'm creating courses dictionary which contain course name, and what? Fees. Okay, which contain the course name and what is it here? Fees. Which contain the course name, and one more is what? Fees. So course dictionary contain the course name as a key and fees is what here? Value. Course name as a key and fees is a value. So this is which dictionary here? Course dictionary. I said one key is mapped with one value or more than one value. Suppose assume that employee dictionary. So employee dictionary is having the key as what here? Employee number and value says 1, 2, 3. One value. How you represent value as a list? You represent value as what? List. So list contain more than one value or not? Yes. So employee number is a key and how many employee numbers are there? 3. So employee name is a key. Employee name is a key and the employee names are what here? Values. Employee name is a key and employee names are what here? Values. And salary is a key and salaries are what here? Values. Salary is a key and salaries are the values like this. So this is called as which dictionary? Employee dictionary, where I represent whose data? Employees data. Where I represent employees data. Okay. I want to represent, for example, players dictionary. For example, players dictionary is there. So players dictionary is there. Players dictionary contain what? Player name. So player name is a key. Okay, player name is a key. Player name is a key. And score is what here? Value. Player name is a key. Player name is a key. And score is what here? Value. Player name is a key and score is a value. I want to know the score of which one? I want to know the score of Rohit. Then I just access it by using what? Rohit. Because this is key based or not? Yes. So reading is done by using which one? Key. So this is which dictionary? Players dictionary, which contain the key and values. Getting on? So you can create an empty dictionary by using empty curly braces. You can create a dictionary by representing key and what? Values. But I said duplicate keys are not allowed, but duplicate values are allowed. Suppose 1 is a key and 10 is a value, and 2 is a key and 20 is a value. 1 is a key, 30 is a value. Okay, 1 is a key, 40 is a value. 1 is a key and 50 is a value. But 1 is repeated how many times? Number of times. Then what will happen? Is it 1 is already added or not? Yes. What is the value of 1? 10. When you add again 1, then what will happen? 1 is already there or not? Yes. Then it will update this 10 with what? 30. Then 1 is already there, right? Then it will update this 30 with what? 40. So 1 is already there. It will update that 40 with what? 50. But how many times the key 1 is added? Only one time with the value called 50. It will add how many times? Only one time with the value called which one? 50. Now you can see 150 and 220. So when you are adding the same key, again, what will happen? It will try to update the value. It will try to update the value. What will happen is it will try to update. So what will happen is it will try to update the values if you are adding the same key. If you are adding the same key, it will update the values, right? So this is empty dictionary. This is empty dictionary, right? So just try to understand this. Now you can also create a dictionary from existing iterables. You can also create a dictionary from existing iterables also. Existing iterables means, for example, there is a list. I have a list with some, how many values? 5 values. I want to convert this list into what? Dictionary. I want to convert this list into what? Dictionary. Can I convert? Because list is having only values. List is having only values, but dictionary is having key and values. Now, can I convert this list into dictionary? No. Because to create a dictionary, I required a key and value. But list is having only value. Then how can I convert? I take the help of which one? Enumerate. I take the help of which one? Enumerate. So enumerate will return one tuple or not? Yes. Enumerate will return one tuple which contain the count and value. Enumerate, which will return one tuple, and the tuple is having count and what is that? Value. So I'm reading the content of this list using which one? Enumerate. So what enumerate will return? What enumerate will return? So enumerate will return count. The count start from where? 0, 1, 0 and what is that? 10. Then it will return what? 1 comma what is that? 20. In this case 0 is taken as what? Key, and 10 is taken as what? Value. 1 is taken as key and 20 is taken as what? Value. 1 is a key and 20 is a value. So what will happen in this case is, I just write here dictionary, dictionary 4 equal to dictionary of which one? List. Not list 1, right? So can you convert list into dictionary? No. So is it given error or not? Yes. Then we have taken the help of which one? We have taken the help of which one? Enumerate. So enumerate. So once I use enumerate, you can see 0 is a key and 10 is what? Value. 1 is a key and 20 is a value. So can I define the start or not? Yes. For example, there is a sales are there, sales list is there. So this is a sales. This is a sales of different. This is a sales of different years. Okay, assume that this is 2010, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now I want to convert this sales list into what? Sales dictionary. Then again I take the help of which one? Enumerate. So I just use enumerate. So I want, what is this list here? Sales. And start at which one? 2010. Start just with 1 year, 2010. So count starts from where here? 2010. Then I'm saying dictionary 5 equal to dictionary of, what is this here? Enumerate. So what will happen if I say dictionary 5? 2010 is a year and this is a sales. 11 is a year and this is a sales. 12 is a year and this is a sales. 13 is a year and this is a sales. 14 is a year and this is what again? Sales. Getting or not? So if you want to convert list, if you want to convert list into dictionary, if you want to convert a list into dictionary, what you have to do is, if you want to convert list into dictionary, you take the help of which one? Enumerate. Otherwise, the list should contain. Otherwise, the list should contain pair of values. Okay, the list should contain what? Pair of values. But how within the list you represent pair of values as a tuple? How you represent this pair of values inside the list? As a tuple. As a tuple. Suppose I'm saying 1 comma 10. Okay, then 2 comma 20. Then what? 3 comma 30. Then what? 4 comma 40. Then what? 5 comma 50. So this is a list of which one here? Tuples. These are the list of tuples, right? So this tuple represent each item of which one? Dictionary. This tuple represents each item of which one? Dictionary. Can I convert this? Yes. So D6 equal to dictionary of list 1. So this is possible because inside the list you represented each item. Inside the list you represented each item of the dictionary. Inside the list you represented each item of a dictionary as what? Tuple. So here 1 is a key and 10 is what? Value. And 2 is a key and 20 is what? Value. Now once you print this dictionary 6, you can see this is a dictionary 6 which contain 110, 220 like that. So if you want to convert a list into a dictionary, the list should contain what? Tuples. The list should contain what here? Tuples. The list should contain the tuple, and each tuple is having a key, and one more is what? Value. The tuple is having the key and values. Ring or not? Okay? Yes. Not only that, you can also create empty dictionary. You can say dictionary 7 equal to dictionary, and this represents which dictionary? Empty dictionary. This represents which dictionary here? Empty dictionary. So this is empty or not? Yes. So you can also create that by using dictionary type. So there are different ways of creating a dictionary, right? There are different approaches out there for creating which one? Dictionary. For example, so there are different approaches out there for creating dictionary here. For example, okay, for example, I want to create a dictionary. There are two lists out there. Okay, assume that there is a list 1 which is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a list 1 contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is a list 2 having 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So there are two lists here, list 1 and list 2. I want to use the list 1 values as a key. I want to use the list 1 values as what? Keys. I want to use a list 2 values as a values. So I want to construct the dictionary. I want to construct the dictionary by using the list 1 values as what? Keys. And I want to construct the dictionary by using list 2 values as what? Values. List 1 values as a key and list 2 values as what? Values. Then how can I do that? So for that, I have to generate one iterator that should take one value from which one? List 1. And that should take one value from which one? List 2. I should generate one iterator that should take one value from list 1 and the one value from what? List 2. There is one function is there. In Python, there is one function called zip is there. Zip is a built-in function. So there is a function called zip, and zip followed by which one here? Iterables. So there is one function here. There is one function here. And what is the name of this function here? Zip. And zip followed by what here? Iterables. And iterate over several iterables in what? Parallel, producing a tuples with an item from each one. It means you are trying to define how many iterables here. Iterables means collections. Iterables are nothing but collections which allows to read, okay, which allows to iterate or read individual values, right? You are trying to say zip, it followed by which one here? Iterables. Iterate over several iterables in what? Parallel, producing a tuples with an item for each one, from each one. Suppose if I'm writing like this. Okay, I said there is a list 1, right? List 1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is another list is there. So there is another list with 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So what I'm using here? Zip. I just use here zip. List 1 comma what is that? List 2. So when I say zip list 1 comma list 2, what zip will do? It will read one value from list 1. It will read one value from what? List 2 and generate one tuple. Generate one tuple 1 comma 10. Okay, then it will take one value from list 1 and take one more value from what? List 2. So what is the value? It takes 2 and one more value from where? List 2 and generate one tuple. So that is 2 comma what is that? 20. Then 3 comma which one? 30. Then 4 comma 40. So can I use these tuples for generating dictionary or not? Yes. So 5 comma, what is that? 50. For example, two lists are there, but one list is having only three values. The first list is having only three values, but second list is having five values. First list is having three values, but second list is having what? Five values. Then what will happen? It will stop reading it when shortest iterable is what? Exhausted. So within this, which one is the shortest list? List one. Within this, which one is the shortest list? List one. It will read one value from list one, read one value from what? List two. Read one value from list one and read one value from what? List two. Read one value from list one and read one value from what? List two and generate what here? Tuples. So 110, 110 and 220 and one more is what? 330. That's all. But it doesn't take which one? 40 and 50. It doesn't take 40 and 50. Suppose assume that list one is having five values. Assume that list one is having five values and list two is having three values. List one is having five values and list two is having three values. Now if I'm using zip list one comma list two, so what will happen? It takes one value from list one and take one value from what? List two. And take one value from list one and take one value from list two. And take one value from list one and take one value from list two and stop it or not? Yes. Okay, so this will generate 110 and 220 and one more is what? 3 and 30. So when shortest list is exhausted, it will generate it until when shortest list is what here? Exhausted, right? This is for reading or combining or what do you call it as zip from multiple what here? Iterables. Multiple iterables. Okay. So this is from multiple iterables here. Okay. Now what I can do in this example, I just use a function called which one? Zip. Suppose this is a list contain how many? Two. Now I want to convert this. I want to convert this into what? Dictionary. So I'm saying dictionary 1 equal to dictionary of dictionary 8 equal to dictionary of what should I do? Can I write directly L1 comma L2? No. If I write directly L1 comma L2, will it gives an error or not? Yes. Then what I have to do? I have to use which one? Zip L1 comma zip L1 comma what is that? L2. Now if you see this dictionary contain 110, 220, 330, 4 and 40 and 5 and 50. Okay, so you take the help of which one here? Zip. You take the help of which one here? Zip. You take the help of which one? Zip here. So 110, 220, 330, 440 and 550. Okay, yes. Suppose if you have a different sizes, now just check with this also. 1, 2, 3 and list 2 is having 10, 20, 30, 40 and what? 50. And if I'm saying dictionary 9 equal to dictionary of zip of L1 comma what is that? L2. Zip of L1 comma L2 and just print which one? 110, 220 and 330. You can also create a dictionary from existing dictionary. I'm saying dictionary 10 equal to dictionary of dictionary what here? 9. So you can convert one dictionary into what? Another dictionary, or you can convert or construct a dictionary from existing. You can construct the dictionary from what? Existing dictionary. You can convert or you can construct the dictionary from what? Existing dictionary also. So for that, you are using which data type? Dictionary type or dictionary function. Dictionary type or dictionary function. But you cannot convert directly You cannot convert. So, but you cannot convert directly a list into what? Dictionary. Okay. Yes. So here you are taking the help of which one? Enumerate. So you take the help of which one? Enumerate. Okay. And then you are doing all these operations here. All these examples. So all these are examples, right? Uh, uh, every empty dictionary. empty dictionary बोले तो empty है. Mutable बोला ना मैं. Mutable है, immutable है. हाँ? क्या बोला मैं? डिक्शनरी म्यूटेबल है, इम्यूटेबल है. फिर इम्यूटेबल क्यों बोल रहे यार? हाँ? पहले क्या लिखा मैं? अभी भूल गए क्या? हाँ? कैसे यार? सेकंड क्या लिखा? क्या यार? हाँ? म्यूटेबल बोले तो बाद में क्या कर सकते अपन? ऐड कर सकते, डिलीट कर सकते, रिप्लेस कर सकते. बताएंगे यार. अरे उतना जल्दी क्यों यार? अभी क्रिएट में ही है अपन. हाँ? पूरा एक दिन में हो जाता है यार. हाँ? So this is how you create a dictionary, but we'll also see dictionary what? Comprehension. But these are three approaches I said already, right? One, and this is third one, and sorry, one and second one, and what? Fourth one. Okay. So I said how to create a dictionary. Then after creating dictionary, what do you do it? Will you read the content of this dictionary or not? Yes. Then we'll see how to read content of what? Dictionary. How to read content. How to read content of which one? Dictionary. How to read content of what? Dictionary. How can you read it? Suppose list is there. How can you read the content of the list? Index, slicing, for loop, iterator, enumerate. Yes or no? You read the content of list using index, slicing. Using index, you can read only one value. Using slicing, you can read more than one value. Using enumerate, that will return pair of values. Iterator, forward only. Okay, now for loop also you can read the values. Then how to read the content of dictionary? Is it dictionary is index based or key based? Key based. So first one is using. What is the first one? Using key. How can you read it? By using key. Using key, you can able to read what? Values. Using key, you can able to read what? Values. Okay. So this is the first one. Then next one is, how can you read it? Using which one here? For loop. Using for loop. And third one is using methods or functions of, using methods or functions of which one? Dictionary. Using methods or functions of which one? Dictionary. Using key, using for loop. There is some methods are there like keys. There is a method called which one? Values. So there is a method called which one? Items. So there is a method called keys, values, items. Okay, from key. There is a method called which one? From key. From key. Okay, from key. These are different ways of this. These are different ways of reading the content of what? Dictionary. So after reading the content, what you do it? You perform certain operations. Program, hai na? Okay. Using these methods, అంటే నీదే వినిపిస్తుంది, నాది వినిపిస్తలేదు. నీ సౌండ్ వినిపిస్తుంది, నాది వినిపిస్తలేదు. So using methods or functions of dictionary here. Using methods are the functions of what here? Dictionary. Using methods are the functions of dictionary here, right? So that is, yeah. So first one is using key, right? Using which one here? Key. Using key, you can read it because it is not index based. It is what here? Key based. Okay. So we can read value from, dictionary. We can read value from dictionary using what? Key. If the given key is not exist, if the given key is not exist, it rises. It rises which error? Key error. If the given key is not exist, if the given index is not exist, when you are working with the list, it rises which error? Index error. Like that, if the given key is not there while reading it, then it rises which error? Key error. Rises key error. And what is the syntax of reading this? You just write here as a dictionary name of which one here? Key. So what is the syntax of this is dictionary name of the key. You have to give the key, right? Suppose assume that okay, assume that assume that there is a what is this dictionary here? Student dictionary is there, where there is a name of the student, colon, name of the student colon which one? Course. Okay, name of the student and course. Okay, then again name of the student and so there is a course here. Okay, now there is a name of the student, and there is a course here. Okay, so there is a name, of the student, and there is also which one here? Course. Okay, so this is a name and this is what here? Value. Now this is called as a key and this is called as which one? Value. So your name is a key and course is what? Value. So is it duplicate names are allowed here? No. But duplicate values are allowed here? Yes. So keys must be unique, but values can be duplicated, but keys cannot be duplicated. Values can be duplicated, but keys cannot be duplicated. So I'm trying to print a student dictionary here. Student dictionary here. Student, what is this? Dictionary. So this is printing complete dictionary, right? But I want to print the course of Naresh. Naresh is doing which course? I want to know it. Then I'll say student dictionary, student dictionary of, so Naresh. Is it Naresh is a key or not? Yes. So Naresh is doing which course here? Python. I want to know Kishore is doing which course here? Student dictionary of, which one I'm writing? Kishore. Now Kishore is doing which course here? See. So print student dictionary of, I want to know Rajesh is doing which course here? That is which one? Correct. Then if I'm writing print student dictionary of, Just write here. Suppose, assume that there is a Kiran. Is it this person is there? Is it this person Kiran is there or not there? Not there. Then it rises what? Error. It rises error. What is that error here? Key error. Is it this keys exist or not exist? Not exist. Suppose if index is not valid, then it rises which error? Index error. In the same way, if the key is not exist, then it rises which error? Key error. Key error. So if you want to read it, you can read it by using which one? You can read it using what? You can read it by using key. Using key, you can read it. Using key, you can read the content of values from dictionary. Using key, you can read values from dictionary. So this is the first one, using key. Second is, you can read the content of dictionary using which one here? For loop. For loop is there. Using for loop. You can read the content of dictionary using for loop. But dictionary is having two, right? One is a key and one more is a value. Will it for loop read key and value? No. For loop will not read the key and value. For loop read only which one? Keys. So for loop iterate only keys from what? Dictionary. So once you get the keys, using that keys, you can get what? Values. Okay. So for loop iterate, or read, iterate or read only, only keys from what here? Dictionary. Using this keys, we read what here? Values. Using this keys, we read values. Okay. So for loop, iterate or read only keys from what? Dictionary. For loop iterate or read only keys from dictionary, and using these keys, we read what here? Values. For example, here, yes. For example, again, if you take the student dictionary, again, if you take the student dictionary, right? For example, if you take the student dictionary, this is a student dictionary. If I'm using a for loop, okay, for loop, then what will it read from this dictionary? Will it read keys or will it read values? Keys. So these keys are nothing but names or not? Yes. For name in what is that? Student dictionary. Okay. For name in student dictionary. From student dictionary, each time it will read one name and assign to which variable? Name. So variable name is a name. Instead of giving the variable name as a name, you can give any variable name, right? So here the variable name is a name, but instead of giving the variable name as a name, can you give the variable name as any variable name or not? Yes. So for print, what I have to print here? Name. Can you see the names here? Can you see the names? Okay, right? So that is what you call it as key and what values, right? So what we read from this here, we read only names. But once we get the names, using this name, can I get these values or not? Yes. Using this names, I can get the values. How? For name in, for name in which one here? Student dictionary. Then what I'm doing, I'm printing the name, and then student dictionary of what should I write here? Student dictionary of what? Name. What is the first name in the what is the first name in the dictionary? Nourish. So name is a Nourish, and student dictionary of what is this name here? Nourish. What is the value of Nourish here? Python. So here Nourish is a key or not? Yes. Using key, I read which one? Value. Using key, I read the value. But for loop is reading what? For loop is reading what? Keys. For loop is reading what? Keys. And using that key, I try to read which one? Value. Using that key, I try to read what? Value. Suppose, so there is a sales dictionary which contains some 2010 sales, okay, 2011 sales, okay, 2013 sales, like this. There is a sales dictionary. What is the key now? Year. What is the sales? Key is a year and sales is what? Value. If I am using for loop, what I can read from this sales dictionary? Year. Is it year is a key or not? Yes. So my variable name is what? Key. If you want to give variable name as year, for year in what? Sales. For year in what year? Sales. For year in sales means it will read each time 1 year from sales or not? Yes. It will read each time 1 year from the sales. So it will read 2010 and assign to which one? Year. Can you say year is a key or not? Yes. So what will I do is I'll just write here print year, comma, sales of which one? Year. So sales is what here? Dictionary. And year is a key or not? Yes. So what is the first year? 2010. And sales of 2010 is what? 10,000. And sales of 2011 is what? 20,000, like that. Okay. So you are reading first keys and using that key. First you are reading the key and using that key you are reading which one? Value. First you are reading the key and using that key you are reading which one? Value. Okay. Now this is how you are read with the help of which one? For loop. This is reading with the help of for loop. For example, I want to read. Suppose I want to read only the students, those who are doing Python course. I want to read only the students, those who are doing which course? Python course. Okay. Because my dictionary is having large data. I want to find out like the students, those who are doing which course? Python course. The students doing which course here? Python. Suppose this is my dictionary. So this is a student dictionary, right? So read this. This is a dictionary. I want to read the students doing which course? Python course. I want to read students those who are doing which course? Python course. Then what will I do first? I'll read the name. Name in what is this? Student dictionary. Name in student dictionary, and then you are verifying it. If what is this? Student dictionary of if student dictionary of which one? Name equal to which one? Python. Equal to Python, then display. What you are displaying? Name. And you are also displaying which one? Value. You are displaying the name as well as value, which is course. So how many students are doing this Python course? Two students. One is Naresh and one more is what? Suresh. So first you are reading the key, and after reading the key, using that key, you are reading which one? Value, and you are comparing it. Is it that value is equal to Python or not? If it is equal to Python, then you are reading the name and you are also reading which one? Course. Okay, right. So this is a second approach. This is what here? Second approach. So this is a first approach. What is the first approach here? Keys. Using keys. And what is the second approach here? Using for loop. And what is the third approach here? Using keys method. Keys method is there, values method is there, and items methods is there. So these are called as dictionary views. These are called dictionary view objects. So these are called dictionary view objects. Dictionary view objects. Views. You find views in relational databases, like when you work with Oracle, you have a table. Table contain the data, and on table you also create what? View. Table view. So here dictionary also having view objects. I can create some view objects on what? Dictionary. I can create a view objects on dictionary. So dictionary view objects. So what is the definition of Python here about dictionary view objects is, so this is dictionary view objects. So the objects written by dictionary.keys, the objects written by the dictionary.keys and dictionary.values, the objects written by dictionary.keys and dictionary.values and dictionary.items. The objects returned by dictionary.keys, dictionary.values and dictionary.items are called which objects? View objects. And they provide a dynamic view on the dictionary's entries. They provide a dynamic view on the dictionary entries, which means that when the dictionary changes, the view also reflect what? Changes. When dictionary changes, the view also reflect what? Changes. When dictionary changes, the view also reflect the changes. What is the meaning of this is, suppose suppose assume that this is one dictionary. Okay. Assume that this is one dictionary. So this is a dictionary which contain pair of values. Yes. So here I'm taking the key as a name. What is the key here? Name. A person dictionary. For example, a person dictionary. This is assume that a person dictionary. This is nothing but which dictionary here? Person dictionary is having a key. Key is nothing but name of the person, and value is nothing but age of the person, name of the person and age of the person. Okay, name of the person, and one more is age of the person. So this is again name of the person, and this you can call it as which one? Age of the person. So your name, key is nothing but what here? Name, and value is nothing but what here? Age. Now I can create three views on this dictionary. Now you can say this particular view, this is called as which view here? Key view. Key view means where I can read only which one? Keys. This is called as which view here? Key view. So where I can able to read only which one? Keys. So that is Naresh, Suresh, Kishore, and one more is what? Ramesh. Now suppose I want to read, only values, means I want to read only ages. Then this is called as which view here? Values view. This is called as which view here? Values view. So where I can view only which one? Values. I can view only the keys. I can view only which one? Values. I want to view only the names. I want to view only the ages. I want to view both. I want to view both. That is what? Key and values. I want to view both. That is key and values. And that is represented as what? Item. Item is nothing but key and value. Now this is which view here? Item view. This is called as which view here? Item view. This is item view, and this is values view, and this is what? Key view. Then how can I get the key view? I can get the key view by using one method called which one? Keys. How can I get the values view? I can get the values view object by using one method called which one? Values. How can I get the items view? By using one method called which one? Items. So your dictionary is providing how many view objects here? 3 view objects. If I write keys, I get which view object? Key view object. If I say values, then I get which view object? Values view object. If I say items, then I'll get which view object? Items view object. I'll get the key view object, values view object, as well as what? Items view object. Yes. So where you can iterate all the things one by one. Where you can iterate all the things one by one, right? Okay. Suppose each view is called as one iterator. So where you can read it, right? Okay. Suppose, assume that. Okay, assume that there is one dictionary. There is a dictionary called dictionary 1, which is having the key as a 1 and value is what? 1. 1 is a key and 1 is a value, and 2 is a key. 2 is a key and 2 is a value, and 3 is a key and 3 is what here? Value, and 4 is a key and 4 is a value. Then 5 is a key. 5 is a key and 5 is what here? Value. So now your dictionary is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is a key, 1 is a value, and 2 is a key, and this 2 is value and 3 is a key, and this 3 is a value and 4 is a key, and this 4 is a value and 5 is a key, and this 5 is what here? Value. Now suppose I want to read the keys. I'm saying some k equal to dictionary 1 dot. What is this here? Keys. So this will return which object? Key view object. So this dictionary keys is an object. This dictionary keys object contain which one? List of keys. This is having only list of which one? Keys. List of keys. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more is what? 5. So this is having list of keys 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you want to read only values, I can say dictionary 1 dot. What is that? Values. This will read which one? Values. This is having only which view? Values view. Now you can see this is dictionary of values having 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If I want both, then item view, right? I equal to some dictionary 1 dot. What is this here? Items. Dictionary 1 dot items. Now you can see the list of items will be there, and each item is represented as what? Tuple. Each item is represented as what here? Tuple. So this is a list of keys, and this is a list of values, and this is a list of items, and each item is represented as what? Key and value. If you want to read it, I'm saying for x in what here? K. So it means I'm reading each time one key. What I'm doing, I'm reading each time one key or not? Yes. How many keys I read from this K? K is a view object or not? Yes, K is which object here? Dictionary key view object. From that key view object, I'm reading each time one key. In the same way, from values view object, I read. Using values view object, I'll read each time one value. For y in V. For y in V and y is here. So this V is nothing but values or not? Yes. Now you are reading each time one value. What is the first value? 1. What is the second value? 2. What is the third value? 3. So here we read keys from the key view object, and we read values from which object? Values view object. Values from values view object. Can I read the items from items view object or not? Yes. I'm trying to say Z in what is that here? I is nothing but item view or not? Yes. But each item is what here? Tuple. Each item is what here? Tuple. Now you can read each item. You can read each item and you can assign to variable. Z is a tuple or not? Yes. So this tuple is assigned to how many variables? 2 variables. Is it this is unpacking or not? Yes. So this tuple is having how many values? 2 values. First value is assigned to what? A, and second value is assigned to what? B. First value is assigned to A and second value is assigned to what here? B. You can see A value is 1, B value is 1. A value is 2, B value is 2. C value is A value is 3 and B value is what? 3. So this is tuple, and tuple is assigned to how many variables? 2 variables. And one tuple, can you assign to 2 variables? No. But what it is doing? It is unpacking. This is called as what? Unpacking. Unpacking means how many values are there in the tuple? 2 values. First value is assigned to which variable? A. Second value is assigned to which variable? B. And printed all these values or not? Yes. Okay. So these are different views. These are different views. These are different views which you create. These are different views which you create on which one? Dictionary. So dictionary is having different number of which objects? View objects. Number of view objects. So these are different view objects. Okay, right? Okay. So these are different ways in which you can read the content of what? Dictionary. These are the different ways in which you can read a content of the dictionary. Different ways in which you can read a content of dictionary, right? Yes. Next one is you have a method. So there is also one method. There is also one method. So you also have one method, right? So there is one method here. So what is the first one? Using keys. Second one is using for loop. And third one is using methods or functions of what? Dictionary. So first one is keys. Second one is values. Third one is item. And fourth one is from key. So there is one method is there. And what is that method is? From keys. From keys. Sorry, this is actually get, not from keys. So what is the name of this method? Is a get method. What is the name of this method? Get. Get method is not from keys. So there is one method. So what is the name of that method here? Get. So that method name is what here? Get. Get is a method name. Okay, right? So get method, not from keys, right? Yeah, that is what I said, no? I said this is example, right? One key, multiple values. Which one is example for one key, multiple values? Employee number is a key. Employee numbers are what? Values. One key and multiple values. If you want to represent one key and multiple values, you have to put those values into one list. You have to represent that as one collection, right? You have to represent that as one collection. So there is one more method is there. And what is that method is? Get method is there. So what is the name of this method here? Get. So using get method also you can read. So get method, what it required is a key. What get required here? Key. So return the value for a key. If the key is in what here? Dictionary. If the key is there in the dictionary, it will return value of that key. If not there, you have to, it will return which value? Default value. If default is not given, what is the default value? None. So that this method never rises which error? Key error. Suppose if the key is not there, generally, if the key is not there, if the key is not there in the dictionary, it rises which error? Key error. If the key is not there in the dictionary, it rises which error? Key error. But if you are retrieving it by using, which one? Get. So that will not rise which error? Key error. That will not rise the key error, right? Suppose there is a product name. There is a product name and price. And there is a product name. There is a product name and what is that? Price. And there is some product name and this is a price. So I'm saying dictionary one dot get. I want to know the price of keyboard. So get of which one? Keyboard. So what is the price of keyboard? 2000. So I want to know the price of monitor. I'm saying d1 dot get. I'm using which one here? Monitor. Okay, if I'm saying d1 dot get, I want to know the price of mouse. What is the mouse price? 100. D1 dot get, I want to know the price of which one? Disk. Is it any product called disk here? No. What it returns? Will it give error or returns none? None. It returns what here? None. So is it raised any error? No. If you want none, none means no value, right? Use print. So get of, what is it I'm using? Disk. So is it disk? Is it disk is there or not there? Not there. So then what is the value it is written? None. Because this ideally doesn't print none. You have to use which function? Print. Okay. So this will avoid which error? Key error. This will avoid which error here? Key error. Instead of none, can I put some value or not? Yes. I can put some value, some 20,000. Is it disk is there or not there? Not there. So it returns what? 20,000. So in the place of none, it returns 20,000, right? But generally you try to use which one? None only. But if you want to return some default value, then you can return it. If you want to return a default value, then you can return it by giving which value? Default value. Okay, now, right. So this is how you create a dictionary. This is how you create dictionary and read values or content from which one? Dictionary. So different approaches are there for creating dictionary and different approaches are there for reading content of what? Dictionary. Different approaches are there for creating dictionary and different approaches are there for reading content from dictionary. But dictionary is mutable or immutable? Mutable. So after creating dictionary, will you do changes or not? Yes. I want to add values dynamically. I want to update the values. I want to delete the items. Then how can I do all these operations? So that we'll see in the next class. But tomorrow, no class. We'll have the class again on Saturday. Saturday we have a class, but tomorrow there is no class. Okay. So next class is on Saturday, right? Thank you.